Sam's Garage, presented by Hemsaw. Sam and Doug discussed their progress on the new frame for the 57 Thunderbird this season. The front and rear suspension is completed and ready for some action on the road. All that's left is to weld everything up and marry the body back to the frame.
Talk about a sleeper, right? From the outside, it's going to look like a Thunderbird.
It is.
And underneath, you're going to have every new amenity that you would have today's cars.
Yep.
The chassis, the suspension, the peace of mind, the safety, the braking, all that. The adjustability in the system. Because I know you love to set up your car and really have a spirited drive when you drive your cars.
Yeah, I do.
So having all this alignment, adjustability, really knocks it out the park.
Yeah, you know, there's some wonderful roads around here to take this thing on a spin. And we've learned so much building this chassis. I mean, all of the design work, we designed it all in SolidWorks. We used a lot larger tubing on it because we wanted a real stiff frame because we know we're going to be putting on a lot of power out of that Coyote motor. So there's a lot of enhancements we've done. And we've also learned a lot by building this because we didn't have the body in SolidWorks, so we weren't able to mate everything together. So have everything on the lift and having the chassis down low. This way, when we built it, when we lowered the body down, we found we needed to make some tweaks. And by doing all of this, it made it a lot easier. So you guys at home, if you have a lift, build yourself that platform so you can take it on and off, because you can really see sometimes it's not exactly the way you think it's going to be.
And, you know, I was a little worried. I thought, you know, this is a huge project. There's no way we were going to be able to do it. But being here at Hemsaw, a full fab shop, you guys are capable of doing really anything. And with two talented people like Ron and Joe, this actually was a pretty easy job. We had to make some changes while we went along, but that's what trial and error is about right there.
Exactly, yeah.
And I want to thank Justin at Scott's Hot Rods and Customs for knocking out the front end and the 4-link for the rear. He knocked it out in record time for Doug and I. Thank you so much for that. Moser with the 9-inch rear end, same deal. They knocked it out really quick for us. 35 spline axles, LSD, everything you need back there to handle the Coyote motor that we did on the engine run stand, and we put the Holley EFI on it.
Yeah, and the other thing is we've got everything tacked into place, everything hung. Now what we've got to do is we've got to finish welding it up. We're going to have to put all of the stiffeners into it, and then after that it'll go to the paint shop. It'll all get ground, everything will get looked, and then we're going to put a 2-part epoxy paint on it, and we're not going to powder coat this. And the only reason we're going to do that is in case we get any scratches and stuff we're doing with epoxy paint, I can touch up. If we use powder coat, it's really hard to do.
You usually on powder coat to touch it up, you have to strip it back down and redo it.
Yeah.
So it really becomes a bear. You guys saw us this season. We've completely taken this Hemsaw Thunderbird 57 project apart. We built the chassis. You saw us on the engine run stand doing a leak down test, compression test on the Coyote motor. We made it look really good for when we put the Holley EFI on it. Next time you come to the shop, you're gonna love it. I sent you the video. So you're really gonna love the way it looks. It's completely different. American Powertrain is gonna supply us with a TKX compact 5-speed transmission that's gonna fit in our tunnel. We've already got the hole.
Right.
Ron and Joe are going to clean up our hole, make us a new tunnel, so that when this car comes back to us season 9, which is going to be in the fall, you guys want to stay tuned so you can see Doug and I put the Coyote motor in, put the powertrain in it. You're going to have to do some work before it comes to me, though, with Ron and Joe finishing this thing up. But it's going to be so fun.
And it will be. You know, this is the way everything came out, and the last little bit we have to do, the hardest part we've done. Now it's all going to be the last little bits. It's going to take a little bit of a time, but not that bad. All the hard stuff is done. And then we're going to move on to the new project. That 75 Eldorado convertible. Catch us.
Jerry's going to love that.
Oh, yeah. It was one of my father's cars, just like the Hudson. It was in a barn for a long time. It's going to be a blast to build.